guys, welcome back to another video. This is the wealthy auntie here. Before this video starts, don't forget to drop that comment, like this video, comment, subscribe, get that YouTube algorithm up for me. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for the rest of this video. All right, guys, so we're gonna be talking about my worst date ever. I've been single for a year now, and I've gone on my fair share of good and bad dates, and this was the worst date ever because he brought what to the date? Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Stay tuned for the rest of the video to see what he brought to the date. Anyway, okay, so this was actually a few years ago, when I was single a few years ago. So this was maybe like 3 years ago. Yeah, like 3-4 years ago. And we'll call this guy, honestly, I forgot his name. He was so traumatic. Let's call him Eric. Okay, so I went on a date with Eric. I met Eric through Facebook Messenger. And he was very, very nice. Now, he wasn't the best looking guy in the world, but I wanted to give him a chance because I was like, you know what? I don't give average looking guys the chance. So I'm like, let me just give him a chance. Maybe he's not a bad guy. Maybe, this won't be a horrible date. I'm going to just tell you this right now, ladies. And I don't want the men to get upset. I don't want the men to get upset. Don't get upset at me. But if you are a woman and you have a car and a license, do not drive around a man who does not have a car or a license. Rule number 1. That was the big mistake. Anyway, so I go on his page to, see what kind of guy he is before we go on a date. And, he got money out, and I'm like, okay, he's a flosser. I'm like, okay, he's a flosser, whatever. I don't like flossers to begin with. So, yeah, no. Anyway, so we fast forward to the day that we go to the date. I pick him up, and he is very, very standoffish a little bit. He's kind of like like that's how he was. Like, he was like this, and I'm like, why is he bouncing around like that? And he was like, oh, so where you want to go? Where you want to go? Where you want to go? And I'm like, oh, I want to go to the Japanese restaurant because that's what I like to eat. I love Japanese food. So he's like, okay, cool, bet. We'll go to the Japanese restaurant. All right, so we get to the Japanese restaurant. Everything is fine until he tries to kiss me. I don't do that on the first date. Like, don't try to lean in and kiss me. And it was awkward because he had like his camera out, and he was like, and I'm like, don't do that. He was like, oh, so you my girl now? On camera, on Instagram Live. Are you my girl now? I'm like, bro, I'm not your girl. Don't do that. Okay, so here comes the part where I'm like, okay. So, we're just sitting at dinner, and he's like, oh, I gotta bring something back to the car. And I'm like, bring what back to the car? This man brings out a blicky. A blicky. A blicky. Do you know how shook I was? I was like, why would you bring that to the date? He was like, oh, I gotta have protection anywhere I go. And I'm like, bro, we're not in the hood. We're in the boondock area. Like, get shot by who? Like, what? Anyway, so I was so thrown back. I was like, oh, this ain't about to happen right now. Like this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. And then homeboy can't even pay for the bill. He tried to run out the restaurant. He tried to run out the restaurant because he couldn't afford the bill. Mind you, the bill's only $60. Now, before anybody says anything about paying for dates, this is my opinion on paying for dates. You need to establish who's paying. You need to establish that before you go on the date. And yes, I asked, would you like to go half or do you want to pay for the bill? He said he wants to pay for the bill. I said, okay, I'll let you be a gentleman. You can pay for the bill. This is what I get for letting him be a gentleman and pay for the bill. I gotta pay for the bill. So I was very, very upset about that, and I was very, very mad that he brought a blicky to the date. And I took him home, and it was just awkward all the way home. He was trying to hold my hand. I was like, "Don't touch me." He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have the money." And I'm like, "Why would you ask me on a date if you didn't have any money?" He was like, "I was just trying to impress you because you're mad pretty." I'm like, no, 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 no. And I blocked him after the date, and that was that. That was that. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for the next video, guys. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and especially subscribe, because most of y'all aren't even subscribed to my channel. Subscribe. Anyways, have a good day. Y'all have a good one. Tune in for the next story time. Bye.